I don't want to keep going on to this point. You already gave your reasoning why. I already gave my reasoning why I don't think it's circular. I think it's like very valid. So we're not going to have to repeat the same thing over and over again. It's like to 11:24 at night, and I don't feel like debating a One Punch Man. So we can move on to this point. You can have G2 judges. All right.
I'll
Yeah,
just
but I have some other things to address though, bro.
Go
Like,
ahead, man.
first of all, right? Despite me not like bringing it up or saying anything about it, I've never like agreed to the basis of him saying that like Flashy Flash was a threat to him or could do something to him. So I would need you to like provide a scan for
You
that.
want the scan?
Yeah.
Uh,
Also,
I'm not,
beyond.
I'm not gonna rat you because I'm not like that.
Yeah,
But
that's fine. I still need the
but yeah,
scan.
let's say yeah. But like for stuff like that, you're supposed to ask for the scan as soon as I make the claim because if we keep arguing upon it, we're going on a
Well, you
presupposition.
shotgunned me,
Hold
so
on, hold on. We keep going under the presupposition that like that scan's just accepted. So I'll send it to you just because I'm not an asshole. But if when I first made that statement, you should have said something.
no, I just simply like ignored it because you were shotgunning me, and I was just gonna
Well,
break
maybe you
down
should have
your
called
points
shotgun,
like
shouldn't
one
you?
by one.
Maybe you should have called shotgun, shouldn't you?
No, no reason for me to at
All right.
that time.
So yeah, then you'd be going under presupposition. I'm gonna send it to the scan anyways, but just because like something didn't come out your mouth, it doesn't mean like you know
Yeah,
you're right there.
just send the scan, and I'm gonna like say what I
Those
said
two have
concisely.
formidable skills. To think they were defeated simultaneously was it the work of Flashy Flash? I'll have to be on my guard against him. Yeah, so he thinks he's a threat. He has to be on guard against him. That's what it's implying.
Okay, like you. First off, right? You realize I can say I'll have to be on guard against like an ant, right?
You can
And
say
that's just wait. No,
wait
let me finish. I'll let you speak.
hold on. Yeah,
wait, that boy,
yeah.
that boy, that boy, that boy. Let him
Go
finish. Let him
ahead, bro.
finish. Let him finish.
Okay, all right. The reason why your analogy wouldn't work in this situation is because let's say I said I had to be on guard against a dog, right? Of
I
course,
think
this
this is just
dog,
analogous. But go
of
ahead.
course, yeah, of course, this dog, right? Let's say this dog could attack me, right? Like without me knowing or just at any time. That doesn't necessarily mean the dog would scale to me, right? Being on guard against someone, he could have been cautious, like about Flashy Flash for multiple reasons, right? This would include him not knowing Flashy Flash's abilities, and
Uh,
despite him talking about the two ninjas' abilities, right? Like in terms of combat, right? You yourself already provided me with like the statement of Phoenix Man scaling above the other cadres, right? And I'm pretty sure they aren't even cadres, right? So your entire argument would fold apart by
are
itself
are you done?
via yeah, I'm about to be. Yeah.
All right.
Via him noticing that these two ninjas got taken down by Flashy Flash and like he's a threat to him supposedly, right? This would also just discontinue your line of scaling because the
Okay.
ninjas don't even scale above them,
All right.
the
One.
cadres.
Wait. One. That doesn't matter. Wait. You don't know that the ninjas don't scale above the cadres. They were actually cadre candidates. They're on the same level. They're on the same
So they're
level as
not
cadres.
cadres.
Yo, wait. They're on the same level as cadres. What do you think it needs to be like a candidate or something? They're on the same level. Let's go.
I
Wait. Well, hold on. Let me talk. Let me talk. I'll
you
explain
just
why
asked
they're.
me a
Let
question.
me, hold on. I
What?
said they're on. I gave you a statement. It was a rhetorical question. You don't have to answer the question, right?
I guess.
My line is scaling. Obviously, it's referring to strength. As Child Emperor makes the statement, their strength is completely incomparable to those others, right? So obviously, in the context within the scans, referring to strength. Then he says, "I have to be on guard against it because he took out those two ninjas at the same time, who each of them, like one each. One was a cadre candidate, well, the other one was a cadre candidate. So that means their power levels on par with the cadres. So that means he took out two cadre level like monsters at the same time. Phoenix Man would know this because he has a close relationship to Girl, and she tells them people's power levels and shit like that. Just like Phoenix Man wouldn't have the title of cadre, but he's obviously stronger than all of them. That's what it was. They just didn't get the title yet. Do you know how like presidents like become presidents, but they really don't officially become presidents till like 3 months after? That's really what it would just be. Yes. So no, and so yeah, so no, you cannot make that statement that they don't scale above the other cadres just based off like what you're like based off what you think. If they were obviously on the same level, and obviously they'd both be cadres, and then he's like beating both two cadre levels at the same time. And when he's saying this, he's saying that oh damn, he's a threat, right, to this Phoenix Man who scales above all of them, basically. So yes, like I don't think my scaling gets defeated at all.
Is
And
that
again,
it?
but yeah, that's it. I think I gave enough reasoning, so we can just leave it up to Juicy. I don't have enough time to keep
Yeah,
arguing.
no. Why do you?
Bro, please don't start us two like
I,
that, bro.
Sue, I muted him. I
All
muted
right, good
him.
looking, good looking, good looking,
Oh,
good looking.
okay, I don't know why you keep trying to like make it so where I don't refute your points,
You
Deadboy.
really,
But just let me say this, right? The reason why your scaling would get defeated, because I understand what you're saying. However, I don't think you understand what I'm saying, right? You yourself just verbatim stated that they were two cadre level fighters, which I'm not agreeing to. However, this is just what you said, right? And earlier in the debate, you blatantly stated that Phoenix Man scales above all the cadres
yep.
combined. So I don't see how I don't know how many cadres it is, right? So you can correct me if I'm wrong, right? But I'm pretty sure it's more than two. And if Phoenix Man sees these two supposedly cadre level
Yep.
fighters get taken down, but he scales above them all
Yep.
at once by himself via your
Yep.
scaling,
Wait,
do you
hold on.
not see how this falls
Well,
apart?
hold on. Yep. That would just mean that
Let
these
him
like hold on.
finish.
That would just mean that Hellfire and Gale Win are just like they're like a level below Phoenix Man. That's all I have to say. That's fine. That
What?
just means Hellfire and Gale
Wait,
Win just
what?
scale that much above the other cadre. Okay. You can lead us up to Jutsu. Like that's all I have to
Oh,
say. Hellfire and
okay.
Gale Win are like just above the other cadres too. Okay.
Okay, I guess if that's your interpretation.
All right. Yeah, it is. All right.
I
You
gave
gonna?
my refutation. No,
All right. I get.
let's
All
get
right.
into yeah,
Go ahead.
okay. I'm just gonna state this, right? I believe Flashy Flash like caps out at light speed, right? And via my speed scaling, a weaker form of Genos, right? Via the scan I just posted, will already be light speed. And then he goes like through a G4 upgrade, which is an unquantifiable amp. However, we know he got stronger. And then he fights an injured Garo who is able to react to him, right? And then we know Bang just like fucking shit stomps and slaps Garo's fucking jaw in, right? Like to the point to where he can barely react until he's starting to like
Wait.
get a fucking
Okay.
fighting spirit
All
amp.
right. All right.
So I would,
Wait. Warudo.
yeah,
One
yeah,
that
go ahead.
quantification scaling like that, it's like not applicable during inverse debates. And if
What
is your
quantification?
hold on. And if is your basis off of the Garo scaling? Is that your basis using Garo as a basis?
What basis and what quantification are you talking about?
You're using light speed and like sound speed and stuff like that are quantifications of speed. Would you not agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
However,
Well,
okay, go ahead.
okay, okay.
Go
Wait,
ahead.
you answered the question,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
So I think quantification speeds are irrelevant in inverse debating where I could just give a line of scaling of who's stronger than who. You verbatim just told me that your basis is that Bang beat up Garo. Darkshine fights a stronger Garo, and then he said Flashy Flash could have beat him. So this just gets defeated. Just try make another argument. Sorry, man. This just gets defeated. This just proves that
Okay.
that just proves that like using like light speed or like quantification shit like that inverse is just not applicable.
Okay. First off, I'm just gonna state two things, right? You saying quantifications, right? Would hold no barring as fucking Flashy Flash was literally stated to be light
I don't
speed, right?
yes,
So no,
yes,
Bro,
wait,
wait.
don't
yes, I
cut
Let
me
him
agree.
off.
finish, bro. Please,
Yes, I
please.
agree.
Don't
I'm
cut me
agreeing. Yeah,
off.
I'm not. I didn't try to give repetition. I'm agreeing. I think they hold no barring. Yes,
Right? Okay. Flashy Flash's speed is stated to be light
I
speed,
don't
right?
care. Oh wait, he can be stated. He can be stated. Fucking bullet
Listen. Just
speed.
why do you keep fucking cutting me off, bro? When I'm
I'm
like being
agreeing with you.
respectful to
Yes,
you.
I think yes, that's fine. He can be stated whatever speed he wants to be. But what is
Yeah,
shown in the verse? What is shown in verse?
yeah, right.
What is shown in
Okay.
verse?
Let me finish, right? So I'm just gonna present you with this option, right? I simply don't think you could prove, right, that Darkshine would have the capabilities to accurately gauge Flashy Flash's top speed or combat ability, right? When it comes to reference of Half Monster Garo, right? I don't see why he would
Why
be like a
not?
viable source of information.
Wait.
Well,
Why not? Why
why
not?
not?
Yeah,
Well, because
why is he not a liable source?
within the
That's something for you
series,
to prove. Yeah, the heroes know the other heroes'
yeah,
feats. Yes. Wait,
within
hold
the
on.
series. Oh
Within
my goodness, bro.
hold on,
Go ahead. Go
let me
ahead.
talk,
No, just
yeah,
go.
let me
Just go.
talk. The
Yeah, go.
heroes
Just
and
go.
the heroes verbatim know each other's feats. They
Why?
think King. I'm about to explain. They think King is that strong based off what Saitama did, based off their feats. They're calling King the strongest man in the world based off what they think he's done. You realize that, right? They're calling King the strongest man in the world for beating who they thought he beat? The fucking vaccine man, other shit like that. They're calling him that strong based off what he's supposedly done in the past, right? And yes, we know this because Darkshine, who has fought in Bang, did not mention at all that Bang would even like do anything good against that Garo. He doesn't think Bang would do anything good against that Garo. That's fine. Again, your basis is off that like Forrest Garo fight, and there's like verbatim scaling made by Darkshine himself, who they should know each other's feats. Yeah, like that's what all the heroes do, saying that Flashy Flash would have beat him. That's not weird. That's not out of the ordinary for other heroes. Do you think that's hyperbolic? Like it's shown multiple times in the series that other heroes make other heroes like statements about where they scale to. Like that's like it's shown multiple times. Like I don't even think this is like out of the
Is that
ordinary
all?
for them to know.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, first off, right? One place where you messed up is bringing up how the heroes assume king strength via Saitama's like fucking feats, right? However, like I said before you like started cutting me off, right? Heroes and their rankings are not determined by like pure feats alone. Like they can't
I
just
never
fucking
said
say,
that.
"Oh, I know you never said that." I was saying that before you
Well,
cut me off.
why? What is hero rankings relevant to any argument we make?
Okay, because hero rankings are based off of feats and a multitude of other
No, they're
things,
not.
right?
It is
Which
not
you
only
were
just based
just
off
bringing,
feats.
which I just said in a multitude of other things,
All
bro.
right. So
Just
what?
use your ears,
Yeah.
right?
So if
Okay,
hero
listen,
ranking,
let me continue. No,
hold on.
just let me continue.
If hero rankings
No,
aren't
just
based
let
off
me
of strength,
Bro,
continue. Just
don't
let
make
me
that argument.
continue, right? Okay, so fucking since hero rankings are based off of strengths, feats, and a multitude of other things, and we verbatim, like your statement, know that. Okay, well, sure
No,
they
I
would
don't
no,
think so.
sure no,
bro,
what, bro?
that boy,
Just act,
chill.
bro. Yeah, bro. You
You
gotta
you
like,
have to let him speak, bro. You're not gonna understand.
yeah.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Okay, verbatim your own statement. They assume King is this strength based off of feats they have seen, right? However, where there's a disconnect between the statement that I made and yours is that I am saying you have no way to prove or show Darkshine has ever seen Flashy Flash's feats nor capabilities. You simply just said they would know because they've seen King's strength based off of his feats, which does not connect to my
All
line of
right.
scaling at all or
Do you
attack
think
my
do you think that
points.
was my do you honestly think that was my reasoning? Like do you think that's what I said? I don't think he was paying attention at all to what I said.
You
I don't think he
you
was paying
literally,
attention at all. I don't think he's
bro,
paying
that
attention
is
at all what I
exactly
said.
what you
I said I
said,
think
bro. Trust
because you brought up the analogy of like hero rankings. So okay, let's stay
analogy.
on track. Let's stay on track to the original like statements and claims that was like brought upon in this debate. I said I think they should know each other's like scaling and speed and AP based off what they see, like based off their feats previous before in the past. They will all have knowledge on each other. They
That's
all
not what
have
you
not.
said.
Let me. Yes, that's literally what I said. I'm not gonna
Okay,
go. I'm
go
not. Gonna,
ahead.
I'm not gonna do he said she say shit
Go
right now.
ahead. Go
Retarded.
ahead.
Okay.
Bro,
Yes.
go
Right.
ahead.
They obviously think that King is the strongest man in the world. So this defeats the rank that the rankings have anything to do with strength. And I said the scan where verbatim says rankings have nothing to do with strength, by the way. So that defeats your point, right? So rankings have nothing to do with strength. It's also stated like the rankings are based off popularity too. I hope you know that. But yeah, they obviously would know each other's skills and feats and stuff like that. It's multiple times in the series we see multiple heroes saying, "Yeah, this, that, and the third. He could have beaten you. You could have beaten him." Yes, they're fucking human beings. They should know who's stronger than who. Like it's not that hard. Like again, this is just retarded points. Bang makes a lot of statements on who's stronger than who. Everybody makes strong. Like Tatsumaki obviously says Blast is stronger than her based off what she's seen. Like they all go off what they know. He cannot talk about someone he doesn't know. Right? He didn't. That's why that's that nigga named Darkseid doesn't mention Blast right there in that statement I showed you because he's never ever seen Blast fight. But obviously we know that Blast should like be stronger than him, but he's never seen Blast fight. So he can only make a statement of someone that he's seen fight. Obviously he's seen Flashy Flash fight, and based off what he saw, he thinks that Flashy Flash can beat that Garo. That's all I have to say. Do you think he gave a proper refutation or no?
Um, I'm just gonna address this very concisely, then we can move on. It's not gonna take me long. First off, I do want to bring up that is not what you said. You verbatim said
Or I'm not
that
doing he
basic.
said, she said. I don't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to keep
What is
saying that. I did. Wait. I'm going to keep saying I
Bruh.
never
okay?
said that.
That's fine. You can keep
Or
saying that, right? But I'm going
or
to keep saying you did. So if we
or
both don't care, you
wait.
don't
Yeah.
have to bring it up.
Okay.
You don't
So
have to
wait.
bring it up at
Wait. All
all. You
right.
don't have
That's
to.
fine. That's fine. So we can just lead up to
Yeah.
jutsu because we're gonna.
If
It's
you
gonna
if you
keep.
want this debate to get done, like it would be faster if you stop cutting me off.
All
You
right. I'm just
realize
letting
that,
you
right?
know. Don't go off like. Don't do he said she said arguments. That's retarded. I'm not gonna never
What?
agree. I said that.
Listen, okay, that's fine. I don't need for you to agree you said
Or
that. You
if you don't
realize
need
that's what the
need
judge
for
is
me to say that,
for.
then why if you don't need me to
That's
say that,
what
why
the
would you bring
judge
that
is
up?
for. For
Listen,
the
chill,
judge.
chill, bro. Like, oh my god,
Like, bro, are
it's a
you
recording. Relax.
anyway? Listen, right? You stated that the heroes should know other heroes' feats, right? And what you provided was okay, well, they've seen King perform these actions or at least have heard of them before, right? You also brought up another fucking instance of what? Tatsumaki, like, seeing how strong Bang was. So,
No,
of course, he knew she was strong. He
I
was
never.
stronger.
All right.
You just said that, right? It's
That's
in
a
the
strong. That's
recording.
a
So,
straw
it's,
man. That's a straw man. I
yeah,
verbatim did.
yeah,
I
sure. It's a
verbatim.
straw man. Yeah,
Wait,
it's
that's
a
a
straw
straw man.
man. Now
Wait,
let me
that's a straw
continue.
man.
Yeah,
I
sure,
verbatim
bro.
never
It's a
used.
straw
I
man. Now let me
verbatim never
continue.
said Tatsumaki knew how strong
Listen,
Bang
yeah,
was.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah,
I said
yeah.
blast. I said blast.
Blast, whatever, bro. I don't fucking
All
read
right, so
this
don't
series. I
misconstrue my
don't
argument
care.
again. Don't misconstrue my argument.
It doesn't fucking matter, dude. Okay,
It
just
doesn't
let me
matter to
continue.
misconstrue my argument.
Anyway, right? You also brought up Tatsumaki, like fucking seeing how strong Blast was and comparing his strength to hers. You
Yeah.
realize every quality that you've provided in terms of like another hero knowing their feats is based off of them seeing something. And I've
Mm-hmm.
asked you to provide an instance where Darkshine has seen or even like spoke about a flashy flash feat, which you have not done. So we wouldn't have a reason to believe he is a viable
All right.
source to correctly gauge his
Well,
combat
all right,
ability.
all
That's
right. If you
all I'm
didn't, all right.
saying.
If you obviously you didn't hear what I said, so that's fine. We can
Listen,
go.
yeah, we can move
We can
on.
leave
Yeah,
this one
we
on
can
to
move
we can
on.
leave this one on to jutsu because that just means you didn't hear what I said, so that's fine.
Yeah, we
I
can
don't
move
care.
on. Right
We can
now,
move this one on to
right
jujutsu.
now, let me continue the point I was making. Right. So, second option that I can provide you as to why you're scaling of like fucking what Darkshine fighting half monster Garo and saying Flashy Flash could have beaten him also could be a contradiction via like half monster Garo being injured. Despite him being injured and getting better in terms of like martial arts and fucking his like redirection with water flowing rock fist, like why would he have gotten faster?
What?
Why would he have gotten faster? Like why would half monster Garo have gotten faster? Like via being injured, right?
When was
And
he injured?
against Darkshine.
Do you know what it means to adapt to something?
I'm not finna answer that question.
You're
What
not
I
gonna
need,
answer. You're not gonna
the
answer a question.
question, yeah, you haven't answered mine, right?
But
Listen, just
wait.
can
Do
I
you know
just
what it
finish?
means? To answer the question. Do you know
Listen,
what it means to adapt to something? Do you know what it means? Do you know what it means? Do you know what it
bruh.
means to adapt to something? Just
Yes,
a
I
yes or no
do.
question.
Yes, yes, just yes.
What do you
Now,
think? What do you think adapt
don't
means?
expect me to explain it, bro.
You don't.
I
So
know
you don't want
what
to explain what
adapt
adapt
means.
means? Okay.
Yeah, I
So
don't want to
if you know
explain
what
that.
adapt means, do you know like why if someone adapts to you,
Listen, can
why
I
it'd be
just
like,
finish making my
well,
point?
hold on. Do you know? You understand? Do you know what adapt means? Do you know what it means? It's like someone adapts to you while like their stats would go up, and it's verbatim stated in the fight, or his movements actually getting faster. So yeah, it's just a
Oh,
retarded argument.
okay, wait, let me ask you this. Are you trying to use the basis of him saying that he adapted to Darkshine to say that Garo's stats went
No,
up?
that's not the basis. That's just the extension of the basis
Okay,
of like.
well,
Oh well, let me talk. Let me talk. That's not the basis. That's just the extension of the basis that Darkshine literally says, or are his movements literally getting faster? Yes. So obviously, Darkshine is saying that his movements are getting faster, and then obviously, what adaptation would mean, it means you're adapting to your opponent. Like, come on now, don't rat.
okay, that's
Don't,
fine. I know
don't
what
rat.
adapting means, bro, right?
All right. So if you know what
What I
adapting
was
means, do
stating,
you know why
what
you're
I
getting
was
stronger and faster?
what I
Yeah.
was stating was since Garo was injured despite being in his half monster form, I believe he is slower, right? Because this would make a contradiction within the series if Garo was light speed, right? And we've already like set the bar that this is flashy speed, right? This would mean that half monster Garo would have had to have been relative to flash and speed, And if Flashy Flash can beat Half Monster Garo, right, it would obviously have been in terms of like technique,
All right.
right?
Wait, wait,
However, I'm
wait,
not
wait,
making no, just let me continue, right? However, I'm not making that like as my point. I'm just saying this contradiction would lead us to believe if he thinks, which is Darkshine, he thinks Flashy Flash can beat Half Monster Garo, right? Right? Hello? You haven't
Mm-hmm.
given any AP scaling, right? And
I already have.
just listen. Based off of my like representation and what I've been saying to debunk your arguments, right? I don't think that your scaling has worked so far. So no,
Okay.
you haven't. And
Wait. Okay.
also, just let me continue.
Hold on.
Just let me continue.
All I have to say is, Warudo, all I have to say is, it's stated multiple times in the fight that he's getting faster, and you're basing this off the presupposition that I agree that using quantification of someone's speeds inverse actually works, and I'm saying multiple times that it does not.
Yeah,
If you
that's
again,
fine.
if you think you
I get
actively
what you're
win this
saying.
point,
It doesn't. Yeah, I
wait,
get that.
hold on. If you think you actively win this point, then you can leave that to Jutsu.
I'm not done making my point yet. So of course I don't think I've
What's your
won it.
point?
Could
What's
you
your
just
point?
let me
What's your
finish?
point? What's your point?
Right? Okay, I am saying this. This is where the contradiction would come in. If I've already presented a Garo from like the Forest fight being light speed, right? And then he fights Darkshine, who thinks he would lose to Flashy Flash, right? And since you have no AP scaling or any hacks that would lead to him overwhelming Garo, right? Obviously, I would assume you're talking about his speed, which would be the quality that would lead to him beating Half Monster Garo, right? And if Half Monster Garo is stronger and faster than the Forest Garo, this would mean he would already be above light speed and getting faster, which would mean he would scale even more above Flashy Flash and speed, which would lead to him not losing to Flashy Flash and speed, which is why I'm saying it's either a contradiction or it's just incorrect.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. We can leave that point to Jutsu. I think I already gave like a proper amount of argumentation to that.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
okay, that's fine, yeah. Anyway, right? So
Matter of fact, to make the debate easier, since like my scaling is completely contingent off of that. If I lose those points, then I lose the whole debate. I don't have time. I don't have time to
yeah, that's
sit there.
fine.
Yeah, that's fine. All right,
You
you can
obviously
conclude.
have a
You can
lot of
Look,
conclude.
time. You
You can
obviously got a lot of time,
you
bro.
can
You keep
conclude. You
cutting
can
me off.
conclude first. You can conclude first. I don't got
I'm
time to.
not concluding. I haven't
wait,
provided AP
wait,
nor a
hold on, wait,
condition to
one second,
win.
one second. Just to clarify before like my shit, finish, yeah, finish. I need to listen to recording for like the points after, just for clarification. But I think I know who won the first point. I already have my judgment for like the Phoenix Man point and like the threat
Who
point.
won?
I'll wait until they finish their conclusions.
Okay. Now
Let me get wait. Actually, pause real quick. Let me get my charger. Hold on.
All right, I'm saying right
what
to
he just
save us
said.
time.
Pause. What do you mean you
I'm not
saying?
debating with you. Like the fuck.
That's
I'm just
fine.
telling
Don't
you.
say nothing to me.
I'm
Don't
just telling. I'm
listen.
just
You
telling you. I
never
can talk.
spoke to me.
Yeah. I'm about to
Listen. You
say.
never spoke to
Let me
me.
turn. Let me
Listen.
What
turn
he
you
While
sound
down.
like, yo
Jutsu,
boy?
while
I'm
Jutsu was
about
gone,
to
you
say, let me
never
turn you
spoke to
down.
me.
Please don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. Don't raise your voice at me. I'm trying
Look,
to speak. I'm trying to keep it cordial with you as possible. This
look.
has
That's
nothing to do.
cool. I'm not
This has
even
nothing.
mad.
Wait,
I'm not
this has
even
nothing.
mad.
Wait, this has
I'm
nothing.
just
This has
saying you
nothing to do
never
with
spoke to me.
argumentation. This has nothing to do. This has nothing to do with argumentation, right?
Listen,
Okay.
that's cool.
Okay.
Oh, puss ass, boy. I just told you never spoke to me. That's all I'm saying.
Warudo. I'm
Listen,
saying you do not need to scale if my scaling is completely contingent off
now
that
why you
point.
talking about the
So
debate, boy? I ain't never spoke to you
listen,
about
I'm
that.
not.
What the fuck
If
you
you
talking
need
about,
to
old
scale,
puss ass,
yeah,
boy?
please don't raise your voice again. Please don't raise your voice again. That's
Hey
strike
Casey,
one.
hey what the fuck?
That's strike
Puss
one.
ass, boy.
Strike one.
Who is that?
That's what I'm saying. Like
You act like you
again.
done ever spoke to me. You ain't never spoke to me.
All right, Wardo. I don't have time to yell at you tonight. All right, Jitsu.
Wait, hold on. This charger don't work. One second.
All right, what to say?
Nigga. I don't know who the fuck you think you been speaking to, but you never spoke to me ever.
Why you
Nigga.
All right, bro. Like so weird. Weirdo. Weird.
Hey, listen, we can just wait till Jutsu come back, bro. Dang, just chill out.
No, well, I was
Chill
having
out.
like a regular conversation for you to
Chill
like
out,
to
nah.
understand. I know you don't I know you don't understand a lot. So, Jutsu, are you back?
Just chill out, nah. Just chill
Jutsu, are
out,
you
nah.
back? Jutsu, Jutsu, are you back?
But it's shit, that shit
Jutsu.
had me gone, bro.
All right, y'all can start your conclusions.
Wait,
That shit
Jutsu.
killed
Wait,
me.
Jutsu. I'm saying. Wait, hold on. Let me talk. Let me try to
Go
fucking
ahead.
talk, nigga.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Wait,
go.
Jutsu. I'm saying that I'm trying to let him know that we don't need to waste time. If I lose those points, then I lose the whole
Yeah,
debate. You don't have to
that boy.
scale.
That boy. I heard that.
I'm about to say like you don't have to scale. Like if you scale, that's not going to mean nothing. Like what? I'm letting you.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to make it easier on him.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna say
That boy.
this.
I'm talking. Okay,
I'm
never
gonna
mind.
say
Go
this.
ahead.
I'm gonna say this, Deadboy. Right? That would be the case if I provided like an AP and a win con. I get that you haven't provided
Oh my
those
god.
for your
If
character.
I lose my
Wait, no,
scaling, you can
actually,
have the
no.
AP and
Wait,
the win
bro.
con. Like, do you not understand? Hello?
So
If
you
I
just saying
lose
I
my
can have it.
scaling,
So you just saying I can have it. That's what
that's
you
not what
saying.
I'm saying, bro. Juicy, is he
Lord
dumb?
W.
Juicy, is he dumb? Like,
That's what
Juicy,
you just said, though.
wait, Juicy, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Boy, what
understand.
the
That's fine.
fuck?
Okay. If you
All
understand what I'm
right.
saying, then that's fine. I'm not
Listen,
I'm not here to
But
listen, Jutsu, can I say this? Damn.
yeah,
wait.
go ahead, bro.
Justin, I don't think I'm taking the L, but like
Listen. This is what I'm saying, right? I already gave your character light speed. I only just scaled my character to light speed.
I under
Okay,
my
nah. Listen.
presupposition, you're not understanding, bro.
Okay.
So are you just saying I can win the
If
point?
I
That's what
lose
you
my
saying.
point, let me talk. If I lose my points, I'm granting you the whole debate. Like niggas are dumb.
But you just
If I
said you didn't
lose,
say that, boy. What the
if I
fuck?
lose my points, if I lose my
Lord,
points, I
Lord. Wait, that boy.
You
That boy,
know
hold on,
what?
hold
You
on, hold on,
know
hold on.
what? Matter of fact,
Wait,
fuck it.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Lord. Chill. He's saying if you won the points during the debate, the scaling, he's gonna say, "Fuck it, you won. You can have the AP and the win con, right? So if you're to win the points that you guys were going over his scaling, you won the debate. It's
Yeah,
like
I get that, but when I just said that, he just said he didn't say that. So I'm trying to see what the
what?
fuck up with this boy.
nah, he ain't say that. He ain't say that. He ain't say that.
Oh, okay.
Look.
My bad.
Y'all can chill. Y'all can do
All right,
conclusions.
you can conclude first.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So basically, right, your whole fucking little premise, whatever you were saying, right? You basically said Phoenix Man scale above all the cadres combined, right? You never provided no scaling that puts the two motherfucking ninjas above all the motherfucking cadres. You ain't never do that shit ever, right? So look, this all I'm saying, right? This is all I'm saying. Since he ain't do that, and you said he saw them losing to Flashy Flash, and then saying, "Oh shit, now this dude is a rival. He a threat. He my equal. Like he could do some shit to you, right?" That will already disprove your entire motherfucking premise. That's all I'm saying. Then, right? I feel like I debunked all your motherfucking points about the motherfucking feats and shit. All them feats and shit. Like, yo, hold on, let me stop. Hey, but anyway, shit. About the fucking feats in terms of like their like strength and shit. When you're talking about them fucking noticing how strong somebody should be based off prior feats and statements, you never provided like Darkshine ever seeing a feat he performed or like him referencing a statement about a feat that Flashy Flash has performed. So I just simply chalked it up to him not being a viable source of information. Right. I also provided a fucking simple contradiction in why half Monster Garo wouldn't lose to Flashy Flash based off of my light speed scaling, right? Or I just provided like the alternative option of this would have mean he was slower. This would mean he was like slower than when he was in the forest because he was injured, which will also not fucking follow your scale because this would just mean he would just beat a like weakened Garo, right? That's pretty much it.
Okay. In conclusion, I think I actually won this debate because I proved, right? Like, first when I made the statement that Phoenix Man's above all the cadres, he never asked for that scan. So again, we're gonna be under the presupposition that he is. I was never asked to prove that point, right? Then I sent the scan of him saying that Flashy Flash would be a threat, right? And then basically, I'm saying that Flash Flash is a threat because he's beating up people that are like one. Okay, Hellfire is a cadre level and Gale wins a cadre level, and he beat two executives at the same time. So he's basically saying, "Dang, a hero that can do that," and that would just mean that those two executives just scale above those others if Phoenix Man looks at them like that, because Phoenix Man in and of itself thinks that he's a god level threat, right? So all I have to say is that just logically puts fucking Hellfire and Gale Win just a little bit below Phoenix Man. That's fine. But Phoenix Man still scales above all the cadres. Like that doesn't defeat anything. That would just be like how logic works, right? So basically, Phoenix Man says that Flash Flash is a threat. Flash Flash is relative to somebody that's above all the cadres, right? And then that, like, and as I said before, again, I was never asked to prove this. I said that Bang has no scaling that puts him above like near any of the cadres. That's what I've been saying the whole time, right? And that also just like, yeah, basically. And then I will go on to this other argument where like he's saying like the quantification or like the light speed stuff like that. I use like the dark shine shit and stuff like that as what's the word, a way to deface the fucking quantification stuff, because my whole basis was that quantification in verse is irrelevant where people verbatim scale above other people, right? We know this is the case because after the forest fight, Garo verbatim gets stronger. I'm not sure why he was riding. He knew he was riding too, because I asked him multiple times what does adapt means. He like did it. He said he already knew the answer, but he doesn't want to talk about it. So obviously we're both knowing what adapt means. That means you're getting stronger. So yes, Garo. We know that Garo in character adapts. He would have adapted from the forest all the way into this fight now, and then he's obviously getting stronger. We know when he became half monster that he became stronger than his human form. So this puts him above anything that Bang would have fought beforehand. And then this literally means that Darkshine saying that Flash Flash can beat up a stronger Garo than what Bang fought. And you're saying that why would the heroes be a credible source, right? Okay, I'll explain why Dark Shine's a credible source again. I say that all the heroes know each other's feats based off there's general knowledge to the public, right? We do know, right, that he would only be talking about the heroes that he knows that as they're strong, because he doesn't mention Blast, right? If he's seen Blast before, he would have put Blast in that conversation. But he's obviously only basing off the people that he's seen fight before. So he's obviously seen Flashy Flash, Tatsumaki, and like an Atomic Samurai fight like that. That's why he's able to like put them on that same tier as that monster Garo. Obviously, he can't go off of stuff that he doesn't know, because we do know that Blast scales above them. But why didn't he say Blast? Because he's never seen Blast fight before. That's just the most easiest thing to say. Yes, he's seen them fight before. Based off what he's seen, he think he can beat up a stronger Garo than the one that Bang fights. That's all he scales Bang to. He just scales Bang to Garo. And I'm scaling Flash Flash to a way stronger Garo. It's not a contradiction, as he literally agrees that Garo would have gotten stronger. But that's why I think I won. It's retarded.
All right. Like I said, I have to look in the recording for later points because I was like falling asleep mid debate. But the first point about the threat level thing, I did think Lord won that because when he gave the analogy, right, when Deadboy was saying like, okay, threat like means like if you like he was saying something about going into semantics of it, right? And he was saying like, a threat means you have to be relative to it. And then Lord said, well, no, and he gave the analogy of like, well, I could think like an ant is a threat to me, because he doesn't know what his technique is, right? And I think Deadboy
That's not.
unintentionally.
Wait.
Wait. Let me finish.
Go
Let me
ahead.
finish. Let me finish. I think Deadboy, you didn't unintentionally respond to. You unintentionally didn't respond to the argument, and you moved
You,
on
you
to a
don't
different one, right?
you don't think I responded to that? I think you need to watch the
You
recording.
Deadboy, you definitely did not
Wait,
respond.
I'm
After that, you went into a lot.
gonna tell you why I did respond. Right after that, I said, okay, that's the ant. Obviously, in this situation of the context of the scan, he's referring to strength. As Child
Okay,
Emperor said, he has
Deadboy.
No,
incomparable
you didn't.
strength.
Deadboy.
You can just watch. Rewatch the
That
recording.
wouldn't even matter.
Wait.
I remember.
Just rewatch the recording.
Look, Deadboy. I remember what I'm trying to explain to you is right. That was after, right? I'm talking about
No,
after
that's
the
not.
fact.
Rewatch the recording, Jutsu.
Deadboy. I'm telling you, I remember. Okay, sure. I will watch the
You
recording.
just watch the recording.
Hubert, you can send it, right? I'm
Yeah,
telling
you
you,
send the
right
recording
after.
here.